Hello, welcome to my channel, Desert Dream Vlog. I know I'm a little late. I'm still stuck in October and Halloween. On November 3rd, we went to the mall to Spirit Halloween, and it was the last day they were gonna be open. And we already know that like after Halloween is the best time to go to any of those Halloween stores to buy Halloween things. And it did not disappoint. I went a little crazy. I wish I had just waited on everything. There was one thing that I wanted to get, a entrance mat that said yes, or another glorious morning or something like that. It makes me sick, from Hocus Pocus. But we ended up not getting that. So because I'm like, there's always next year. There's always next November 3rd. But next year we're gonna try. We always say we're gonna try to go on November 1st, because on November 3rd, a lot of things were picked over, but I'm so happy they had a sweater I wanted, and I'm glad I waited. I was gonna just try to tie-dye it and create it myself, since I want to start painting clothes and selling that at the Roswell Market next summer. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I already have some scarves, indigo dyed. I'll show you some pictures here and here. Indigo dye is so much fun. We took a class at the Roswell Museum with Deborah, luckily before it got flooded out. I'm so sad. I don't know, how long the Roswell Museum is going to be closed. They said a couple of years, which is really sad. So I'm not sure how excited people are going to be seeing this haul, especially since Spirit Halloweens are closed. But I got all of this stuff for 50% off. And I haven't taken any tags off or anything. I love this zero. Like, I wanted zero so bad. And I love his little pumpkin nose. It's so cute. Not sure where we're going to hang him. So the full price, let's see, was $20. We got him for like $9.99, which is awesome. And look how cute Zero is. I love it. I bought Winifred's hat, which was half price. I think I want to be Winnie next year. I've always wanted to be one of the Sanderson sisters, but I always felt like I needed to be one of, the trio. I needed to find two more women to be a Sanderson sister with, but you know what? I think I'm gonna just do it myself. I'm gonna be Winifred next year for Halloween. I already have her hat, and I love collecting witch hats. I am a sucker for witch hats. I love witch hats. So this was $19.99. So again, we got it for $9.99. And I actually really love that the pendant on there, it's snakes. So cool. This is the sweater I was talking about. Support your local coven. I'm so excited to wear this. I used to try to be respectful, because I'm really, I was raised Christian, Catholic and Congregationalist, confirmed Catholic, recovering Catholic now. And I've gone through many iterations, studied world religions in college, studied Hinduism and such, and Buddhism. Was really interested in Buddhism for a while, but I just can't meditate, you guys, unless it's like walking meditation. Meditation is not my jam. It's very painful to just sit there. So I consider myself agnostic, and I know that Christian witches are a thing, but this is the pentagram, and it's not scary. It's a sign of protection, and it represents the four elements and your higher self. So it's a sign of balance and protection. And it's, if you go to Utah, if you go and see their churches and temples, the pentagram is all over their churches up there. And I know I was one of those Christians when I was in college and I saw people with a pentagram, like I flipped out. I was so scared, like so upset. Like, why would you do that? Why would you wear that? Like, why, it was so offensive to me. And so I've always tried to be mindful of people's reactions. And if I wear this, I wear it usually underneath something, and I know it's on for my protection, but I don't like flaunt it. Well, today I went out with this and my makeup like this, And you know what? No one really even flinched, which was cool, which is nice. Because I always try to be mindful. I then got this fun veil that I'll probably wear under or over one of the witch hats I have. This was $9.99, so I got it for like $4.99. We got this fun centerpiece. I don't know if we're gonna put it on our table or if we're gonna hang it up. We might hang it up, but we will see. Original price $9.99, so we got it for $4.99. Okay, this is like so bad. I've always wanted a flask, so we got this flask. It's so cute. I love the crow on it. Oh, sorry, I'm so bad at this. So it's $12.99 full price, and we got it for $6.49. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this cute little Hocus Pocus globe. Sarah, there was 3 Sarahs left. There was no Winifred or Mary left. And since she even spells it like I spell it, I was like, I have to have this. So cute. So it was $7.99 full price, and I got it for $1.98. So that's awesome. Oh, so the sweater, I didn't tell you guys the price, was originally $34.99, which I think was way too expensive. That's why we didn't buy it. It was $17.49 at the half price. And we got this fun colored light bulb that we're gonna put out. We got it in orange. It's originally $3.99, and we got it for $1.99. Then Nikolai, he saw this mermaid, and we have a few, but it's got opposable hands and a tail and fin. So he thought it would be better for using it as a prop for his art. So I got him this. It's originally $4.99. Oh yeah, see, so this is what we had before. So this one's like way cooler. The mermaid skeleton we got for $2.49. Now, when we first went, I only picked up a few things. I picked up some fake nails, Beetlejuice fake nails, since, you know, we were gonna go to the premiere and we dressed up. Well, I couldn't even wear them because they were so uncomfortable. So I don't recommend buying any fake nails from Spirit Halloween, even though they have the actual artwork from the movies and they look so cool. They're super uncomfortable. I literally pressed them on and they were so uncomfortable. They didn't fit right. Like, they were oddly shaped, and I just ripped them off. Not even worth wearing it for like 2 hours. Definitely trash. And I think I paid like $7.99 for them. I really don't recommend them. And then I bought white and green face paint, which I needed to do Nikolai's Beetlejuice makeup. And I bought this at $3.99. But next time, if I want to buy tattoos or any like fun makeup or anything, I'm going to wait until November 1st because it's half price. Because it's just too expensive to pay full price. It's been really cold here. And it's shocking. Cold and wet. A cold and wet fall in Roswell this year. We keep getting rain. It's already gotten down to like freezing. Santa Fe and Ruidoso have had snow, and I think it snowed up in Albuquerque. So if nobody wants to listen to this is story time. I'm going to tell you about an intrusive thought. So it's cold here. And when my husband and I lived in Phoenix, we never had to deal with scorpions in our home. The only place I ever saw scorpions was outside around the pools at night. I never saw scorpions. I only got stung one time, and that was leaving my now husband's condo. There was one like on the door. It must have been climbing up, and when I shut the door, it fell off on me, and it just lightly grazed me and stung me. But I've been scared of scorpions ever since that experience. And I knew I had a friend who bought a condo. It was older, and she had a scorpion problem. She couldn't get rid of them, and I know she wanted to renovate her house, so everything was like white. And I was like, why are you so scared? But it's because you can't relax. Like, the scorpions here in this house in Roswell, this is an older house, and they love the master bathroom and the master bedroom. Like, that's usually where we see them, and they hang out, and they will come out during the day. So anyway, I'm thinking scorpion season is over. Like, we spray all the time. We've tried everything, and there's always 1 to 3 scorpions every month that we find in those 2 rooms, and then sometimes in the living room or in the other bathroom, but it's mainly those 2 rooms. So yesterday and last night, there was like a little baby scorpion, and I thought it was dead because we, like I said, we spray all the time. It looked like it was like on its side. It just looked weird. It looked like it was dead, but it kept like moving like down in the shower, and I'm like, is something moving it? Is there like, how is it moving? Isn't it dead? And it's a shower we don't use. We have like a cover over the drain. I had this intrusive thought this morning. I'm like, okay, I'm terrified of scorpions. And I was like, well, people must kill and then they, you know, put them in amber and they sell them, you know, in the keychains and in soap and all this stuff and lollipops. And I was like, how do they do that? Anyway, I was like, okay, well, maybe if I go pick up the scorpion, it's dead, like it's not gonna sting me. Maybe I'll get over my fear of scorpions. So this afternoon, we come back. We had gone to Stellar and we just went out, you know, and walked around. It was a beautiful day here. Finally, it was sunny and like 65 degrees, and it was just a beautiful fall day. And I wanted to go look at my friend's artwork that she sells at Bearded Stardust, or is it Stardust? It's on Main Street. She sells her art there. It's really cool. So after going to get a cappuccino at Stellar, we went there. Anyway, so we were just out and about, and we come home, and I go into the bathroom, and I realized the scorpion that I thought was dead was very much alive. So my husband has to be the scorpion killer. So I yelled at him. He had to come step on it and kill it, because every time I've tried to step on it and kill the scorpion, it then charges me. I can't seem to kill them. So he gives it a good stomp and it's dead. Anyway, I told him, I go, you know, I had this intrusive thought. I'm so glad I did not go through with it, because all I could imagine is myself picking it up and then it start to move. I wake it up and it starts moving. I would have flung it, and then who knows where it would have gone. Then I wouldn't have been able to sleep. I wouldn't have been able to go because you know, there's times, especially, they like to, we find them like under the bed, and I'm so scared that, you know, it's gonna crawl into bed with me, because you hear those stories where people get stung in the middle of the night, or they wake up and there's scorpion in bed with them. Like, no, like, it's so scary. I am terrified of scorpions. So there's sometimes I just, like, my insomnia is so bad here because I can't sleep because I'm so scared of scorpions. Anyway, and I have black light in my bedroom, and I have a black light flashlight. And I'm like scanning the room, like always. Like, I check my sheets. But all I'm thinking is, I remember in high school in science class, or was it middle school? It was middle school science class, and the science teacher had all these snakes, and he had cockroaches, and he had mice and rats and armadillos, and he had like all this stuff. And he was like, who's brave? And of course, I raised my hand. I'm like, I'm brave. He's like, okay. He's like, you have to promise you're brave, and you can't throw this. Like, close your eyes. So I close my eyes. I put my hands out like he says. And he's like, okay, open your eyes. I open my eyes, and it's a hissing cockroach that he put in my hands. And I just flung it. Like, I threw it across the room, and I screamed. And he's like, you weren't supposed to throw it. I'm like, it's a cockroach. It's fine. Like, nothing happened. I don't know who the poor person was across the room from me who got it flung at them. But that was all I was like picturing with this stupid little baby scorpion. Like, oh, it's so gross. Anyway, do you guys have any scary scorpion stories, or snake or spider stories, or mice getting into bed and being on the pillow next to you? I've heard of that too. People waking up with like a little mouse on the pillow next to them. When I lived in LA, we had a black widow problem, and they sprayed, but before they did, I woke up in the middle of the night one night, and there was a a little baby black widow spider on the pillow next to me. And at the time, I wasn't afraid of spiders. I had a spider that had driven cross country with me. And to me, it represented my ancestors' grandmother spider, right? So I left her alone. And then when I ended up moving back to Vermont, she was still in the car, her offspring, or I don't know how long spiders live, but there was still a spider, and it made the trip all the way back cross country with me. But so I wasn't afraid of spiders. Like, to me, I felt like spiders were kind of my protector, even though it was a poisonous spider and it definitely could have killed me. Maybe I was just naive. I don't know. But I just turned over and went back to sleep. I was like, okay, I like in my mind, I was like, just don't bite me. Like, just leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. And when I woke up, like, I was fine. I woke up and I hadn't been bitten and I didn't see it again. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.